Well, Rise and Grind DMV, happy Saturday. We are waking up to mostly cloudy skies out there, dealing with some patchy fog, but hey, at least sunshine will be returning today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast coming up.
And coming up this morning on DC News Now, a mother and her 2 kids dead in a fire in Northern Virginia. Reaction from people who knew that family. Plus, a split verdict in a major court case in Fairfax County. What that decision means for the former officer and the family of Timothy Johnson. And excitement brewing for a new season of Commanders football. How rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels is giving fans something to be excited about.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, good morning. Your time is 8 o'clock on the dot on this Saturday, October 5th. Thank you for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. You're going to have a great day today, but what do you have to deal with first this morning? Let's take a live look outside and show you lots of fog this morning, even advisories because of this fog. What you're seeing in the distance there is the Washington Monument, and the reason you can't see it so clearly is because of that fog. And weather forecaster Brittany Ward has been telling us all about it all morning. So Brittany, how much longer of the fog do we have to deal with?
You know, we still are going to be dealing with the fog as we head through the morning. In fact, the National Weather Service issued an advisory now to include DC in that advisory. And yes, that's because we are dealing with that dense fog out there. So take your time when heading out the door. This advisory now expires at 10 this morning. Earlier, it expired at 8. So we're still dealing with the fog. But if you remember that sky cam we showed just a couple of minutes ago, we are starting to see that peak of sunshine, and the good news is those clouds will be rolling their way out and we will be seeing sunny skies as we head through the day today. Now, visibility has started to go down across a few locations. Some areas are less than a mile, so heading to Luray, especially on the higher elevations, you guys are dealing with some dense fog. You're down to a mile as you head over there to Hagerstown, Martinsburg, as well as Woodstock. Here in the nation's capital, earlier this morning, we were at an 8. Now it's dropped down to a 5, and it looks like this number may drop down one more time before we start to see improvement in the visibility values as we head into the rest of your morning. So what to expect today? Lots of sunshine as highs will be getting into the 70s, and it looks like we are going to be tracking rain as we head towards the end of Sunday. So keep it here. We'll break down this forecast coming up.
All right, Brittany, thank you. We'll check in with you in just a little bit. 8:02 is your time on this Saturday morning. And breaking overnight, Prince George's County Police say a man is dead after colliding with another driver on a motorcycle. According to police, it happened at about 1 this morning near the intersection of Penn Avenue and Donald Drive in Forestville. The driver of the other vehicle, police say, stayed on the scene and was not hurt. Police are now working to determine what caused that collision. And heartbreaking news out of Prince William County. A mother and her 2 sons dead after this fire rips through their home in Montclair, Virginia. Police confirming 49-year-old Samina Begum died after she could not escape that fire. Her 8 and 13-year-old sons also killed in the blaze. Officials say it broke out at the home on Piedmont Place early Friday morning. The husband and father of the victim was at work when this happened. Officials say another family of 3 living in the basement at the time were able to escape. Neighbors shocked by the flames and the loss of life.
I was shocked. I mean, it was just like a one ball of fire. I mean, you couldn't even see the structure from the footage. I mean, I saw the kids. I mean, pretty much, I wouldn't say every day, but most of the time they were walking from mother was taking from the bus stop.
Fire officials now working to figure out what caused that blaze. They say smoke detectors in the home worked and there are no signs of foul play. In the District of Virginia, a man arrested for vandalizing the monument at Columbus Circle. This was in front of Union Station during a pro-Palestine protest in July. Zaid Madawi is charged with destruction of government property. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Madawi climbed the monument and used spray paint to write, quote, "Hamas is coming." Protesters were seen that day burning flags and vandalizing multiple statues and structures. Police also searching for a man accused of shooting into a crowd of kids. It happened Monday afternoon near the Walmart on Georgia Avenue. Investigators say the suspect started shooting into the crowd and kids and teens who were fighting. A boy was hit in that shooting, according to police, but they say he's going to be okay. If you can identify the suspect right there on your screen, police want to hear from you. 8:04 and in Virginia, a split verdict in the trial of a former Fairfax County sergeant. The jury found Wesley Shiflett not guilty of involuntary manslaughter after shooting and killing an unarmed suspected shoplifter at Tyson's Corner last year. But the jury did convict the former sergeant of reckless handling of a firearm. DC News Now's Randy Bass was in court and has reaction to the verdict.
Yes, a split verdict after all in this case. Former Sergeant Wesley Shiflett found not guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the shooting death of Timothy Johnson last February outside Tyson's Corner Shopping Center here in Fairfax County. However, the jury did find him guilty on the lesser charge of reckless handling of a firearm. Former Sergeant Wesley Shiflett's defense maintaining an interesting stance during closing arguments, one that resonated with this jury, saying he can't be convicted on an involuntary charge when it was his intent to kill Timothy Johnson, saying the shooting was intentional and aligned with his police training. Shiflett testified he was scared for his life before he fired those two shots, saying he saw Timothy Johnson reaching into his waistband for what he thought was a gun and only later learned Johnson was unarmed. During the prosecution's closing arguments, they replayed the body camera footage from that shooting, sparking a strong emotional reaction from some of Johnson's loved ones in court who were here throughout the duration of this trial, coming to a culmination today, though we heard from Johnson's mother, Melissa, moments after that verdict was read. Take a listen.
Together we stand for justice for Timothy. And today we accept the jury's verdict. I want to acknowledge that most Black and brown families who find themselves in the same situation do not get this far. And so I am grateful.
It's been a long 18 months for Timothy Johnson's family. You just heard from his mother, Melissa, there. She says she won't stop fighting for justice for her son, and certainly not the end of the road in this case here in Fairfax County. Former Sergeant Shiflett is due back in court again for sentencing on February 28th of next year. In Fairfax, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Randy, thank you. 8:06 in Prince William County, the Nepalese community is not giving up on the search for missing Manassas Park mother Mamta Kafle Bhatt. A booth will be set up for her at a Nepalese festival today at Prince William County Fairgrounds in Manassas. They're hoping it'll encourage people in that community to come forward with any information that may help Mamta's family and loved ones find closure. Mamta's husband, Naresh Bhatt, remains in custody. He's charged with concealing a dead body. Mamta has not been seen since late in July.
That's the whole purpose of this, is to make sure that everybody knows she's still in our heart. We're still going to fight for her justice. We're still standing for her, and the whole community is supporting her. And that's the message we want to give.
Naresh Bhatt is expected back in court on Thursday. 8:07 happening today, Prince George's County hosting a 5K in support of survivors of domestic abuse. The run starts at Fairwood Community Park in Bowie. The race begins at 8 this morning and goes on until noon. And the event is happening during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. County leaders are hoping to raise awareness and uplift survivors this month. Access to resources for protective orders, case updates, and safe housing can be found on Prince George's County's website. And looking ahead to the next week, the County Board of Health plans to host a panel discussion. That panel looks to bring perspectives on health and safety resources. The panel starts at 9 on Tuesday at Prince George's County Council Building. Anyone is welcome to attend. If you live in Northern Virginia and you're looking to get rid of old electronics, today's that day. Both Arlington and Loudoun counties hosting events where the county will help you recycle TVs, phones, wires, and more. In Arlington County, that event is at Wakefield High School from 8:30 this morning, so in about 30 minutes, to 3 this afternoon. All recycling is free at this event, but you'll need to bring your ID or utility bill to prove you live in the county. And for people in Loudoun County, that event is at the Park and Ride on Gorley Transit Drive. It runs from 9 a.m. till 3 this afternoon. Loudoun County will charge fees for some items like a TV or computer monitor. Happening today, some D.C. streets without cars. Can you believe it? Mayor Bowser and D.C. Department of Transportation hosting the Open Streets event today. They're shutting down a portion of 7th Street in Northwest to provide a safe space for walking, biking, skating, and playing. That stretch of road is between East Street and Rhode Island Avenue, giving you access to over a mile of car-free spaces. The closure starts at 9 this morning, so in about an hour, and it goes till 3. The event looks to increase access to different types of transportation. There'll be free fitness classes, bike maintenance clinics, double dutch, chalk murals, and live music.
Ooh, double dutch.
I know, right? I mean, honestly, it just sounds like a good time. No cars on DC streets, and we're gonna have sunshine. It's like the perfect day.
Exactly. I mean, what better way to open up the first weekend, the first weekend of October.
Absolutely. It's accurate. Very accurate.
There. Exactly. We do have to get through some dense fog this morning. We do have a dense fog advisory for Washington, D.C., surrounding areas, as well as back off to the north and west out towards Washington County, Maryland. That's set to expire this morning at 10 a.m. But once that fog moves out of here, we're going to be dealing with wall-to-wall sunshine. Highs will be getting into the upper 70s. Then as we head through your Sunday, still going to be holding on to the upper 70s. Wall-to-wall sunshine still going to be the trend through your Sunday. It's Sunday night. That will be the next chance for us to see some showers and storms roll their way into the DMV. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that 8-day forecast coming up.